Welcome, welcome. Yesterday I was down at the sawmill milling up some of these pieces of the oak tree. I decided I wanted to make a couple little benches to put around a fire pit. Stay tuned, I'll go through the whole process of peeling these and smoothing the edges and cutting the notches to mount them in the logs and setting them in place. Time to peel some bark. I have a draw knife and I'll use that once I get the majority of this off my axe. Alright, the bark is off. Time for the power tools. Let me show what I got here. I've got my Wen Hand Plane for flattening and smoothing the flat surfaces. And I have my drill here with a pretty sharp wire wheel. And that's good for getting in these concave surfaces here where I want to keep the grain pattern and nice little swirls. There's a surface there I already hit with it. And I've got my burr wheel here on my grinder, and I'll be using that for rounding over these edges to make it comfortable when sitting on it. And of course I got the Harbor Freight electric chainsaw, and that'll be for cutting up the pieces and probably removing that big old nub there from that branch. Now these are going to be 2 benches, so each of these tall logs here are going to get cut in half and become the legs, and the 2 flat planks, of course, are going to be the seats. So let me do a little bit more work on these, and then I'll come back when it's time for the next step. All right, that one feels pretty good. Now I won't bore you with the rest of them. Welcome, welcome. It's another day. I've already got one bench cut and fitted. I got a little bit more smoothing up to do. I can do some sanding and finish it. I still haven't determined how I'm going to attach the feet to the bench top, but I'm getting ready to cut this one up. I said I'd show you how I'm doing it. So I've already put down some marks. I'm going to cut on either side to create the ledge for the bench. And then I'll cut straight down through the middle. And once I get the ledge set up, I'll actually move it into the garage, set the plank on it, and then I'll draw the little edges like you see here. I'll scribe along here to make my cuts so they'll come close to matching at the end, so I don't have a big overhang. Make more of the bench usable to sit on. All right, let me bring these in and we'll get to scribing. All right, so I've gone through and I've made the scribe marks. The reason why I bring it here inside the garage is so I have a flat level surface, so I know everything's sitting even. I went ahead and went over them with a permanent marker where I'm going to make my cuts when I take these back outside. And just gave me some indicators. I put some little pencil marks here on the bench in each end so I can put it back in the exact same orientation when I'm done. So let's make this bench look like that bench. All right, now for the next step, I'm gonna smooth out those cuts, round it up. With the burr wheel. I might have to come back in a minute. Looks like it needs cleaning. All right, that one looks pretty good. Alright, that looks good. Let me bring these in and set it back up and we'll see how it looks. Alright, looks like I fit it pretty good. That's about all I can do with these for now. I'm gonna have to let them dry out for a couple of weeks before I can do the final sanding. But I've got something else to do in the meantime, because my new chainsaw arrived. Which means it's time to cut up the trunk of that big oak tree. I'm hoping to make a few good slabs out of it. Maybe I'll make a nice new picnic table, since my old one's rotten and falling apart. I'll keep you updated. I'll make another video when it comes time to put the finish on. I think this nice natural cedar give it a good yellow look. Now, these remind me of the Flintstones. Welcome to Bedrock.